Hello everyone, welcome to my video. I am Minh Lý, a second year student at the Department of Foreign Language at Saigon University, and this is my first time making a travel video. Today I'm gonna show you a journey to the Southwest region to see how beautiful it is, how interesting the life and the culture of people in there. Let's go. So the first one I want to introduce all of you is the Batusu Temple. Located at the foot of same mountain, Batusu Temple is a work of profound spiritual significance. This is a famous relic throughout the Mekong Delta, with more than 2 million people coming here to worship and visit every year. There are many stories that are told orally about Batusu Temple. Although it is not possible to accurately confirm the authenticity of a story, no one can deny the sacredness of Batusu. After many reconstructions, Batusu Temple became a fairly complete architectural work and brought art to the temple. In 2001, the Batusu Temple of Same Mountain was recognized as a cultural festival national level, with test flights from April 33 through 37 of the lunar calendar every year. In which Babat is the most important ceremony and a festival weekend such as boy singing, lion dance, martial arts, and 5-syllable music. We continue to traveling Jasu Forest as one of the most famous ecological zones and national forests in the Mekong Delta region. This is the must-see destination in the journey to discover the land and people of the South. When traveling here, visitors will experience sitting on motorboats, small canoes down the water, weaving deep into the nook and crannies of the molecular forest to explore the natural sceneries. This is an ideal habitat and breeding ground birds, storks, and aquatic animals. Currently, Jasu is home to 140 species of plants, 11 species of mammals, 23 species of fish, and 70 species of birds, of which many rare and rare species have been included in the conservation list. Ranked as the most attractive attraction of Anzan province, Jasu Molecular Forest is located only about 20 km from Châu city center, clearly showing the characteristic of river with typical ecosystem of the wetland in the west of Hậu River. Jasu Molecular Forest is a variety of tourism in the west. In particular, and Vietnam in general. This is the first time I arrived to the Phú Quốc Island. So the first we visited the traditional Phú Quốc fish store factory. Phú Quốc is one of the places that still keep the traditional way of fish store in big wooden crates. In here, you will have a chance to fully learn about the traditional fish store making of process with a history of 100 years. You can buy the fish store as a gift for your relative and friends. There are many kinds of fish sauce from 20 to 30, even more than 40 degrees of protein. A barrel of fish sauce has an average diameter from 1 meter 50 to 3 meter and a height of 2 to 4 meter. One barrel can grill from 7 to 13 tons of fish. Fresh fish is mixed carefully with technique to make the sauce penetrate evenly, and the fish is not crushed. After mixing, it is stored in a barrel for 12 to 15 months. Now here else is Phú Quốc is a wonderful land. Let's go to the Grand World Phú Quốc and I will show you the most interesting thing here. Currently, tourism is extremely developed. We can see that Grand World Phú Quốc is a very beautiful destination and is chosen by many tourists, not only domestically but also internationally. Typically, the ancient Thăng Long Citadel is located next to at the ancient gate. The image of village in the tourist area with lanterns creates a unique attraction for visitors to admire and take photos. The space is extremely spacious with image of ancient house that his forefathers were attached to. This is considered to be both visiting and learning about the national cultural story, unique architectural feature from the house, and unique feature that cannot be found anywhere else. Not only that, this also has many types of activity with artistic elements such as water puppetry, the royal court. Visitors coming here can go downstream from history to modernity. The image of the god and king are depicted in a realistic way, creating a unique tourist attraction. Next is the tourism with specific modern element, like we can draw about to see the scenery. If you are visiting here, I recommend you to rent a tram to explore the city, sandy beaches, and of course, don't forget to chill out with your friends. not only are the activities during the day, but at night, food walk also become bustling with the sense of the night market. Inside the night city are the large shops displaying many different items, such as teddy bear. This place is considered a beer museum. Perhaps girls and children will love coming here. End of the day activities that are held regularly every evening, making display a feature called water music. The colorful bridge and the image of all on the water creating glittering life have made a great impression in the eyes of visitors. Many tourists are very interested and choose Rainbow as a destination. Indeed, with the scenery we have just admired, nothing can be underestimated the beauty here anymore. Coming to Phú Quốc, it's impossible to ignore Bird Farm. Bird Farm is an extremely attractive destination for tourists. Following the tour group and tour attendant, we can be introduced to the place, better understand through the knowledge that the guide has shared through the processing and production process. Normally, it takes many years for bird to be large, and it is really rare for bird to be completely round. That's why perfect round birds are very expensive. Coming here, people can really shop as well as choose. We see a lot of customers and crowd, showing that guests are extremely interested in visiting and buying birds and gifts. Visited the Thành Long Sim Wine Factory and had a pleasant experience. The tour guide let us explore the Sim Garden and then showed us where they make the wine. He explained step by step the ingredients, how Sim wines were made, and how long it took. Apparently, the garden we had visited was small. After the visit, we went to the shop and enjoyed the wine tasting. There was a variety of products, with wine ranging from 10% to 29%. There are also products such as sim jam, chocolate sim, rice sim, canned wings, and gift. We saw several bee houses. Our guides carefully explained about the bees. We learned lots of useful information on the value of the honeybees, along with how to protect them. Next to the bees testing area were a souvenir section, which made from honeybees that you can buy for friends and relatives. The next day we visited Howard, which is located very high above the sea, and this is a famous spiritual temple in Phú. It can be seen that the scenery at the temple is quite beautiful and airy. The large yard with the main decoration is layer lotus flower pots, bringing a gentle and attractive impression in the heart of visitors. The pagoda were built with impressive features. Although it is not large and majestic, it still retains its inner identity. There is an ancient direction with the right style and architecture of the ancient town from the forefather. In the middle is the insane ball symbolizing as well as creating an impressive difference for the temple, which is the sculptural wall imbued with Vietnamese national history, with the large bell and surrounding image create a wonderful masterpiece. The last day of the journey, we visited Kairang Market, which has become the conversion of many large boats and specializing in trading agricultural products in Cần Thơ in particular and the West in general. Thanks to its location on the convenient river road of Kairang district, Cần Thơ city, so Kairang is not difficult to develop and converge a unique river culture, with the characteristic of specializing in trading fruit and agricultural products of Mekong Delta. Kairang floating market is an important transition point for many ships of neighboring provinces. To serve the local people as well as tourists, there are many small boats waving around the river, selling breakfast on the boat such as porridge, rice, bread, and noodle. and drinks should tea, coffee, pineapple, and coconut. And there are many other products waiting for you to experience. If you have once come to Kairang market, visitors will not forget the crowd and bustling atmosphere, boats and boats glide back and forth in the wide river. The experience on sitting on a boat that sway and sway with the wave, and then listen to the bustling sound of fire and sailor will make us feel really interested in the culture of the people of the south. The last places that I want to introduce all of you is the Temple of the Hung Kings in Cần Thơ. It has a total area of about 39,000 square meters, including 14 temples built to worship the Hung Kings who have built and defend the country, designed with 14 items. The main temple area has a unique architecture, with the image of a bronze drum in the center. The square block places under the round block means square and round heaven and earth. The project has become an attractive attraction for Vietnamese people in all regions of the country, especially people in the western region every year on the 10th of the third lunar month. The project was inaugurated on April 6 as a symbol of race solidarity, the conversion of cultural and spiritual culture of the Vietnamese people, serving the religious needs of worshipping King Hùng, according to the wish of the people in Cần Thơ city in particular, and the Mekong Delta province in general. This trip is a small but meaningful milestone in my journey to discover new lands. There I was able to discover new places, thrilling ancient spiritual stories, muse of the southwest region, and above all, have a great moments with new friends, new journey.